Hello guys, welcome to this next YouTube video. Today I'm going to give you a nice drill to fix your backstroke. Now this drill is really going to help straighten up your backstroke. Backstroke's really important for trying to keep the face stable. If we can have a nice straight and a nice neutral backstroke, then we're going to be giving ourselves the best possible opportunity to start the ball online. Let's get into the video. So as you can see here, I've got a stick laid down. Now this stick is going to be a good guide for us for the backstroke. We don't want to be bringing the putter too close to the stick. That's going to be meaning it's going on the outside. And we don't want to bring the putter too far away from the stick, because that's going to be meaning it's going on the inside. Obviously we want to have some sort of arc. As we stand side on to the putter, there's always going to be some sort of arc, because we're pretty much standing in a big circle. We aren't going to be straight back, straight through, because otherwise that putter would need to be sitting at a 90-degree angle. Usually putters just sit around about 70 degrees lie angle, some vary either side, but that means that obviously then we're on a bit of an angle. Okay, so we aren't at 90 degrees, so there's always going to be some arc, because we're lowering that lie angle, and it's around about 70 degrees on average, sometimes 72, sometimes 68, etc. Depends on your custom fit specs. But then from there, obviously what that means is there's going to be some sort of arc, because that putter is sitting a little bit flatter than 90 degrees. Okay, we don't want to have too much arc on the way back, and we don't want to be dragging the putter inside and forcing it on the outside. We just want to have a nice natural arc. So you can see there, the toe of the putter is moving a little bit further away than the stick on the way back, but only a little bit. So I'm just going to use that as a good reference. If we get too inside on the way back, then that can mean more of an in-to-out path, and that's going to generally mean we're going to push the putt. If we get a little bit too outside on the way back, and that putter and the toe of the putter works over the stick, then that means we've got more of an out to in path. Generally the face is going to be going with the path in most cases, so if our path is heavily into out or out to in, then that's going to have an effect on the club face and cause us to push or pull it. So in order to have a nice consistent backstroke, we obviously always want to be swinging it nice and neutral, arcing it slightly in, just so then that allows us to come through nice and neutral, have a nice centered strike and keep that path nice and straight. It's going to give us the best chance to start the ball online. The drill that I think is really helpful to just improve your backstroke, whether it's someone that goes on the outside or inside, this drill is going to really be beneficial for you. What I would like you to do is just place your left hand on the putter, get your right hand and place it the other side. Okay, so I'm going to show you from this angle. Left hand on the putter, right hand, place it on the other side. Now the palm of your hand should be facing the target, and it's going to be pretty much representing your club face. Okay, so the club face in the palm of our right hand, if you're a right-handed player, is going to be representing the club face, and it's going to be pointing in the same direction. Okay, so you can see here, set up my left hand on the ball only, then I'm going to get my right hand, place it the other side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to feel as though when I bring that putter back, I need to keep the palm of my right hand for a right-handed player. It's going to be the other hand for a left-handed player. The palm of my right hand needs to be facing towards the target for the whole stroke. That's the feeling. If I get too inside, then that right hand might point towards the right. If I get too outside, then my right hand might point towards the left. We need to feel that when we're doing this drill, we keep our right hand facing towards the target for the whole stroke. And you can actually roll putts like this. Obviously you can just feel it, just without the ball, just like so, and then try and replicate it with both hands on the putter. But also, just like I did there, you can actually hit putts with it. And drills like that I think are the best, because you can actually hit the putts. Instead of just feeling it, you can hit the putts and see what it feels like when you're actually hitting a stroke. So it'd be really good just to get a number of putts when you're on the practice screen, just like this. Another benefit is it takes the right hand out of the putter as well. And sometimes if you take the right hand dominance out of your putting stroke, then that can be a beneficial thing. Sometimes people get too right hand dominant, which causes the yips or high acceleration or high rotation of the face, etc. So having a nice stable right hand is also really going to help balance out that club face. And once you've hit putts like this, you're really going to start to get the feeling of that nice neutral and straight backstroke. And as long as you just focus on that hand facing the target for the whole stroke, then your path and the club face is going to be nice and stable. Once you've hit a few putts with the drill and spent a fair amount of time on the drill, then you can go back to gripping it normally, and the feeling is going to be the same. So just like when I feel it with doing the drill, I want to have that feeling brought into the main shot. And hopefully you should start to notice a much smoother and more stable backstroke, allowing for some better putts and allowing for a nice stable face into impact. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick tip on trying to improve the backstroke. Again, if you have an alignment stick, that'd be really helpful just as a nice reference and a nice visual aid. If not, you don't even need the alignment stick, you can just focus on the drill. If you have a backstroke that goes on the outside or a backstroke that goes on the inside, then this drill is going to be really beneficial to you. So it's not a one-size-fits-all drill. It can really help out any sort of backstroke and any sort of player. So give it a go on the practice screen. Let me know how you get on in the comments below. If you could like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you next week.